I said about the gas main? I lied.
Go, Same Time Toys, one more time, guys. All right, so Same Time did a thing, and it actually paid off. I don't know how that happened or how that worked, but if you saw the thumbnail, like I'm sure you did, because that's how you click on these videos, you'll see that I got the Baiman Hush Batman, not from Mayfex, but from CT Toys. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. Like, I did bust them open to check it out, make sure it wasn't going to fall apart before I did this. But yeah, so AliExpress on the super cheap. Took like 2.5 weeks to get, but they were upfront about that. But yeah, on the super cheap. Same Time got a knockoff Batman. Let's check it out, right? Yeah.
Sentimental claptrap worked. Now back to the grind. Who's robbing these days?
Oh, shut your dick!
All right, there he is, my knockoff Batman, the Bauman. What can I say? I mean, shit, this guy's pretty fucking cool. But he comes with a ton of hands, a couple of head sculpts, and some batarangs. So let's just burn into that. Comes with this awesome. It's just a wire, actual wire. I mean, it is not bendy wire at all. I mean, you can bend it, but there it is. Very cool. Bat grapple. Very cool shit. Only wish it had a grapple gun that you could actually put in his hand, not one that's molded. This is the same. See where it plugs in. I don't have the mezco one, so I can't really tell you. So you guys that have it, let me know how close this is to the real one. But he's got a couple of grabby hands, grab you and throw you hands. Absolutely dig it. Got some loaded up with batarang hands, little cat claws, little baby Wolverine hands. Let's see. Got some more of the tightened up grabby hands. Right there it is. So he does have two of them. I did drop one. Let's see. Looks like batarang throwing hands, because he does come with a couple of batarangs. So they're pretty cool. And he has a pair of fists on him, and these are fist borderline C-grip hands. Yeah, I think they just kind of fluff these up. But, I mean, you could use these to grab the cape or whatnot. Comes with two of these batarangs. I mean, there's not a whole lot of... I mean, you can tell what they're supposed to be. I think this is probably where the biggest bit of the knockoff will come. Let's see here. Yep, there it is. That's what that hand's for. Gripping a batarang. And then he's got a couple. He has two of these older school batarangs. Everything's in that silver paint. Do the same thing here. Load this guy up. And there you go. Batarang ready. Pretty badass. Now we got the grimacing Batman head. Probably won't use this one. This is like ultra pissed off Batman. I mean, fuckers. You can see his gums in there, his teeth. I mean, this isn't for a knockoff. This is pretty badass. And then the Bruce Wayne head. This doesn't look like Bruce Wayne to me. Kind of looks like Superman, if you ask me, but that's just my opinion. It's done really well. It's on an extra neck piece, so you don't have to have that cowl coming up to the base of the neck. But it also doesn't have the folding back hood either. The other thing this guy came with is, you know what that's do, right? Connects to this, connects to this. Ooh, wow, we got a grid on Batman. Check that out. But yeah, it comes with a nice stand, nice-ish stand. But yeah, let's get to the Bat himself. So the cape's wired, as you can see. It has multiple wires in it. but the ones on the side are the only ones that actually go all the way to the neck. So we're just going to fold those over, get that out of the way as best we can, and there's Batman. Like, he wants to look up, he looks down really well. Left, right, he's got a wiggle, he's got a giggity, oh yeah. And he does The Exorcist just fine. That's what you're working with. This is a tiny little peg, and it's not even centered. You can see that is pretty fucking, is bent is what it is. The damn peg is bent in his neck. But you get what you pay for, right? So he's got a butterfly that works.
That doesn't even sound right, does it?
Okay, so I was rudely interrupted there. As you can tell by the bad edit, my phone decided to die, so I had to unplug the microphone and go back to just the way it is. But yeah, he's got a great butterfly. Kind of got a line right there. Like, I don't know what that's all about, but cool butterfly, spins at the shoulder, bicep, double pinless. And what I was getting at before I was interrupted, if you look in his elbow joint, there's metal in there. I don't know if it's just pins for the elbow itself or if it's like a spring or what it is, but I'm not a big fan of the way these elbow joints are done. It's just a pet peeve. But yeah, there's the peg on hands. Not a big fan of that. These are terrifying on this figure. I'm waiting to break that off completely. He's got a ball joint diaphragm cut. There is no, if you can get under the belt here, you can see there's another ball joint there. The utility belt completely covers that shitty fucking terrible gappage there. But yeah, this guy, he moves very nervously. I move this guy around. Doesn't have much of a Van Damme, but I mean, he can move. No thigh cut, no boot cut, double pinless. Same as before. If you look in there, you can see the metal. I think that's just reinforcing the joint. And then he has a rocker. Again, I'm just afraid to use the joint. And he does have toe flap articulation that is pretty well frozen up. I'm afraid to move it too much just because, I just don't want, I didn't spend a lot on this guy, but I still don't want to break him. The only mezco that I do have is the Captain America. So, I mean, they size fairly well. Batman's just a tad shorter than Cap, which I would expect, but I mean, so that's about the same, except I'm not afraid to move this Cap. I mean, I don't see the metal inside it. Look at that. That's terrible. Terrible for $100 toy. But I'm not afraid to move this Cap around at all. Not even remotely worried. Doesn't scare me in the least to move him around, bend him up, do what he's got to do. He's got a little drop down hip here. I'm afraid to pull on his hip for it pulling right out. But yeah, no. For the price, I think it's a winner. it is what it is. It's, you know, if you're just going to have them standing on the shelf, you're good. Like, there's no worries. Standing on a shelf is perfect for this figure. Putting them through the paces, stop motion, absolutely not. You're go buy the real thing if you want to do stop motion. Play motion, long as you're easy with them, I think you can get away with it. You can do some stuff, even a little bit of, you know, stop motion be all right. But yeah, guys, he's not the one. These knockoffs are not meant for roughhousing, actual playtime with kids. If I gave this to my stepson when he was younger, 5 minutes later he'd have brought it back in like pieces, saying, "What do I do now?" You know, it's one of those toys. In the hands of a cautious adult, I think you'll be all right. You can get some good poses out of it and just stick them on the shelf and you're golden. I mean, like I said earlier, you get what you pay for, and I didn't pay much. But just looking at him, he stands up. I mean, he's got the look, without a doubt. I don't think I'm going to be doing a stop motion with these two fighting anytime soon, unless I actually go out and get the original. But I'm also not trying to spend $150, $200 on a figure that I missed out on. But yeah, so there it is. Let's, why don't you guys let me know what you think of this knockoff CT Toys Baiman, Bowman, Hush. And yeah, put it in the comments. Let me know what you think, and we will go back to the chair and do some final thoughts on this guy. Yay!
How is he not on us? He's as fast as it... well, you know.
Leadline tunnels, courtesy of LexCorp. They'll buy us some time.
But this is Superman.
Yes. And if he wanted, we'd be dead already. Deep down, he's a good person. And deep down, I'm not. Damn it.
Okay, looks like we do it the hard way.
So what'd you think? I think he looks great. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they got the aesthetic. Like, that's fucking Batman, without a doubt. He's got this great cape. I mean, you can really just... yeah, I mean, it's got 4 wires in the cape. Just enough to give it what you need. Like, this guy looks good on the shelf. He's got a great presence. But you get what you pay for, and I didn't pay much, so I'm not complaining. Like, if this was the actual Mafex and I was terrified to move him like I am this one, I'd go mental, for real. But yeah, I mean, just, the cape is gorgeous. The wires in the cape are right where you need them. He moves just enough to, you can get him in some great poses without a doubt. I mean, just, if he had a thigh swivel, we'd be off to the races on posing this guy. But the articulation's there. You just have to be super easy with it. It is a knockoff. It's my first CT Toys, so I'm a little impressed. Not as bad as I thought it would be, not as good as I'd hoped it would be. But it is what it is. Like the utility belt covers the worst piece of gap that I've ever seen in a toy. So that's a win, right? That's placed perfectly. But that is definitely the bat. I mean, you can't argue. I got a Mafex figure at Ross prices. I'm good with it. Is it Mafex quality? Hell no. Hell no. But does it look good on the shelf? That's what I was looking for. Something that looks great on the shelf that I could possibly get in a dynamic pose and just walk away from. Absolute fucking win. You guys let me know what you think. Did I waste my money on CT Toys? Did I get lucky? Should I just, stop there and not get any more? Kind of what I'm looking at. I doubt I'll order any more CT Toys. It was a nice adventure into AliExpress. I wanted to see how that worked, if I would get what I ordered. For the most part, I did, But yeah, guys, just remember this world is on fire. We are all in it. Watch your back. Look out for yourself. Look out for your friends and your family as much as you can. And just be good. In general, just be good. Rack up those karma points. All right, guys? And yeah, we'll see you in the next episode.
I think she's good for you. She makes you less intense.
Oh boy, this does not look good, does it?
Joker.
Shit! Language. Jarvis, what's the view from upstairs?
Good night. And always remember, that's...
Now back to G.I. Joe.